So guys, you are welcome on my YouTube channel, and today we are going to talk about prop farms. So there is a lot of prop farms outside here, but sometimes it can get a little bit difficult when it comes to choose the right prop farm or which prop farm you want to trade with. Today I've got for you some number of things that you should consider when it comes to choose the right prop farm you want to trade with. Number one of these things that you should consider is customer support. Customer support is one of the things that you should consider when it comes to choose the right prop farm. So if you have not yet used the prop farm, you may not know how good or bad their customer support is. But what you are supposed to do, you usually go on their website, then there is always a customer support section. You start contacting them. Then you are going to see how faster they are in terms of responding you what you are asking them. So that is the only way how you can test the customer support of a prop farm. Another point is risk exposure. But the risk exposure is based on the different programs they are offering, because prop farms, they have different programs they are always offering to their customers or clients. They have like the one-step challenge, they have the two-step challenge. That is the one which is mostly common across all prop farms. Then they have the three-step challenge, and some other farms they also have instant funding. So that risk exposure on average or minimum generally on all farms, not on all farms, but most of the farms, and on the most commonly program, which is the two-step challenge, is always 8 to 10 maximum drawdown, 8 to 10% maximum drawdown. So that one depends on a farm that you are going to choose. So when you find a farm is offering below that, I think bro, don't go for that farm. Yeah, there is a lot of good farms outside there which can give you that risk exposure better than going to a prop farm that is giving less than that. You are going to fail. Another point is like trading conditions. So farms, they have different trading conditions. This one can depend on the platforms they are using, the broker which is giving them liquidity. So in most cases, this one you may not know how it's working, but some farms, they have free trials. So most of these farms which have free trials, that is one of the major cause why they want you to test their prop farms. They usually give you free trials so that you can test their trading environment to see how their trading conditions are, because some farms, the trading conditions are not good. They are not good. You can remember like the scenarios of my forex funds, words were going on internet all over. Someone was saying, let us slip them to hell. So my brother, first go to prop farms, like especially those ones which have free trials, test the environment in a free trial so that you can buy a challenge, or you can consider to buy a challenge basing on that, because if you don't, they are going to slip you to hell. There is also spreads. Hey man, you are going to find a prop farm is using a broker, and the broker has bigger spreads. By the time you place a trade like this, pop, man, you're in deep drawdowns. That is the nature of trading. Every time when you place a trade, like the trade starts in a drawdown, but It should be average, but when the broker a prop firm is using has huge spreads, every time when you place a trade, you're going to start in a deep drawdown. And remember, in prop firm, the maximum drawdown we have is very little. You see, we are just taking 10% of the whole account, just only 10%. And on that 10%, recommended is risking like 1% per trade. So you have only 10 shots. If you don't shoot those 10 shots on your target, man, things can be worse for you. But spreads can kick you out if they are huge. Because remember, when you lose like 2-3 trades, 4, psychologically you're going to be messed up. You're not even going to think that you still have like 6% remaining, that you can make things out from your drawdown, but psychologically you're going to be messed up. And that's why most people file prop firm challenges. Every time when you go into a little drawdown, everything changes. The perspective, the expectations, whatever you are thinking changes. You start thinking maybe you cannot pass that account. If the time span you are expecting to pass that account was, let's say, like 1 month or 2 months, now you see you have like 3, 4, something like that. So you're going to get a bad mindset or bad mentality about that. Things cannot be good on your side. So always, these are the things that you have to look at. Also, commissions. Man, I don't know what's wrong with firms, or it depends on the type of the broker they are using, because the commissions are different. That one, I've realized it, and I've seen it for a very long period of time. So these brokers or the platforms they are going to give you to trade with, you're going to find that platform, the commission they are charging is going to be so huge. It's going to be so huge. But on top of that, some of these firms which have platforms like that, I can give you an example. One of the examples of those platforms is Match Trader. When you are trading with Match Trader, bro, the commission is too much. You see, most of the times when the pro firms are selling their program or their account, Match Trader is for free. C-Trader, you are paying for it. Trade Locker, you are paying for it. I think because most of them MetaQuotes removed MT5 from them. So most of the prop firms are using Match Trader, C-Trader, Trade Locker, and a few ones which has MT5. But these other ones, you are going to pay for them. C-Trader, Trade Locker, Match Trader is for free. Do you know why they are giving it to you for free? Because it is expensive in the long run. Bro, I'm using Match Trader in one of my accounts, but I'm feeling it. That's what I can tell you. So you have to go through the things and you understand them. Then you come up with a good conclusion when it comes to choose the right prop firm. Then you see even the good conditions that you can go with. There's a lot of things that supports your failure rate, and one of them is the spreads, commissions, poor trading conditions. Like those ones, trust me, they are going to support you. Within a few period of time, you will have already failed that account. Another thing that you have to consider is the trading instruments. So there are specific traders who trade specific instruments. You are going to find a trader trades only indices, or a trader trades only metals, and another one maybe trades only what? CFDs, that is the currencies. But you are going to find some of the firms are not offering the instrument that you're trading. So if you blindly buy a challenge or an account from such a firm without understanding what instruments they are offering, bro, you are going to suffer with that account. The only way to receive back your money is when you have passed that account and they refund back your fees. So if you don't first check the instrument, you're going to be in a big trouble. You're going to be forced to trade instruments that you don't trade, because trust me, they are not going to add those instruments because of you, one trader. They are not going to do that. So every time when you are going to buy a prop farm challenge, first look at instruments also, then you check if your instruments that you trade, they are on the instruments they are offering to traders. Then if you find they have it, you are good to go, bro. I think that is okay. The website usability. Some firms, bro, they have difficult websites. They have difficult websites. When it comes to their websites, you can even file to choose which type of challenge you want to buy. Websites are just there complicated, they are not even user friendly to the clients. And you ask yourself, why is this firm like this? Is it really competing with other firms? Because other firms, you're going to find everything on their website is just easier. Whatever you're looking for is just in the corner. But other firms, man, you have even to contact the customer support to direct you or to show you what to do. Just on the website, man, that prop firm, you should not buy a challenge with them. Trust me, don't. Because now, if their website is hard like that to use, so what about their customer support? What about their other services which are invisible that you are not seeing? Are they going to be okay? What you are seeing is not even easy to use. They are not the one who are using it, but you, what they have provided for you to use, it's very hard. And then what they are not giving you, the ones that you have to request them to give you, bro, that's a red flag. So don't fall for that. Profit split. So profit split depends on what you want, because firms are now getting modified. You find like they are going to tell you, for us, we are going to be paying you on a weekly basis, but the profit split is going to be like 60%. Or we are going to be paying you bi-weekly, that's after a fortnight. That will be like 80%, others 90%, depending on the type of the firm you are choosing. But the average or the standard is 80 to 90%. And also the standard payment period is 14 days. So whatever goes below that, you are going to negotiate with the profit split in most cases. I've seen one of these things at Funding Pips. At Funding Pips, they have weekly, that's called every Tuesday of the week, but that is 60% profit split. So if you want to receive your money every week, you are going to sacrifice the 20% or the 30% that you'll be getting when you wait until the end of 2 weeks. So that is it. By the way, funding pips, I have their link in the description below. All the firms that I'm trading with, the prop firms that I'm trading with, their links are in the description below. The funding pips, the 5%ers, and my funded FX, their link is in the description below. When you use my link, you are going to get a discount of 10%. And there's also my Telegram channel. So if you want to look at maybe some of my setups, join my Telegram channel. The link is also in the description. It's a free Telegram channel. Don't worry, I'm not charging any coin. I'm not asking anything. Join my free Telegram channel. We make a community. And if you want also to follow me on Twitter, also the link is in the description at Erisa Trades. And let us continue with the videos. Then there are firms which have hidden rules. This one you have to read through their rules, then you see they want from a client. In most cases, if a prop firm has hidden rules, they are not going to put them on the display. You will have to read to understand those rules. If you don't read, that is the advantage part they are going to take. In case of anything, you make a mistake in the future after buying, they will use those hidden rules against you. So you don't need to fall for that. So you always have to read the rules. You see what they want and what they don't want. Then you decide if you can buy a prop firm account with them or not. And lastly is the payment conditions. Payment conditions is the most important thing when it comes to choose the right prop firm to use, because you can do all that stuff. A firm can be having all that juice, good customer support, good trading environment, everything. But at the end of the day, if they don't pay you, it doesn't make any sense. So payment conditions is very critical. So before buying a challenge account, in most cases you have to look at the reviews. What are customers saying on the payment conditions? Because at the end of the time, that is the most important thing. When you make money, they have to pay you. So if they don't pay you, it's all wastage of time. So those are the things that you have to look at, and these are the most important ones that I've chosen for you in case if you want to buy a prop firm challenge with any prop firm. Because if you find a firm doesn't have these ones, then it's going to be very hard to do what? To trade with such a firm. So guys, make sure if you have not yet subscribed and you are still watching this video up to this end, please make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs like button, and please make sure you be safe until we meet again in the next video. Bye bye.